Welcome to our estate sale preview this week. This week we are in Norman, Oklahoma, right off of Imhoff Road, in a really fun, really unusual house that you've got to come see. Basically, the house is 5,000 square feet. It's on two different levels, including a basement level. Custom built house. It's really unusual. The house is already sold, but it's really kind of a fun time capsule to come see. We're going to start off in the formal living room, and we have normal formal living room furniture. We have a really cute little mirrored back etagere in the corner, a nice little 1920s cocktail table that actually has pull-out ashtrays that rotate out from the sides. These are newer, probably 1990s era. We have a pair of nightstands, or pair of end tables, and the drop leaf coffee table. And then we also have it's a much nicer piece of Capa di Monte than normal. Then we have one of the prettiest pieces of furniture in the house. This is not marked, but I believe it might be Baker from the Biltmore collection. We couldn't find it marked anywhere on the drawers or anything, but it's really good quality. She bought it about 15 years ago used, and she bought it from an antique mall and paid $4,800 for it used 15 years ago. But it's really exceptional. Inside, she collected Madonnas, so there are dozens of Madonna and Child figurines from all different companies. There's also some Goebbels and lots of Franklin Mint, so a lot of kind of fun stuff. We also have this cute little burgundy pair of chairs, little wingbacks, a cute little trestle table. There are probably 10 to 15 different nice Stiffel lamps, so every lamp you see, most of them are Stiffel. The little matching settee for the other thing, and we've got this Westminster chime grandfather clock that's obviously working because it just went off. It's Howard Miller, really cute, still works. In the dining area, lots and lots of formal entertaining stuff. There's lots of Fostory American. There's also some Wexford, tons of collectible glassware, tons of clear glassware. There's also several sets of china. We've got 2 sets of Christmas china, then lots of silver plate, and a lot of stuff since from the 60s. They built the house in the early 60s, and it's so lots and lots of collectibles from that because they bought it all new and they bought quality, so it never wore out. So lots of silver plate, lots of crystals, lots of china. We also have this kind of Sheridan style dining room table. There's 6 antique Victorian chairs around it. They're all in wonderful condition. These are the easy to upholster ones if you want to redo the upholstery. Over on the little server side, we've got lots more formal fancy china. And now we're going to go into the bedroom. In the bedroom, we've got lots and lots of costume jewelry. So, lots and lots of fun stuff there. We also have this Duncan Phyfe style little dresser, more Stiffel lamps. We've got a sleigh bed in the mahogany. It's obviously 1930s era, full-size sleigh bed style. And tons of women's hats. We call them the big church hats, but there's probably 50 different church hats, cute little jewelry armoire, an amazing amount of clothes. There are clothes everywhere, and I think we've counted over 150 purses. So lots of fun stuff. We have some fur collars in the little library room. We've got a office desk. We've got tons of little record players. These 2 tables are really interesting. They're actually console tables, and so they will break down to a console table size, then they expand and open up and will stretch out about 8 or 9 feet long. So then each one of them makes about a 9-foot long dining room table. And there's also these set of 6. These are 1920s little dining room chairs. But it's really unusual. They're kind of 1960s little tables that will, like I said, they open up and make huge dining room tables. Really kind of a fun idea. If you don't have a lot of space, but you need a dining room table once a year, these are a great solution. Lots and lots of little office stuff, office products. We have some records, lots of language records on learning different languages like Russian. Lots of little little bitty tiny tables all over the house. And then also this is a rocking reclining settee. And then this is some of the books. We have an insane amount of books downstairs. And then we have a couple of flat panel TVs, some radios, some gift cards. We're going to go into the laundry room. We have a 2 Maytag washer and dryers. We also have this ultra cute little 1950s enamel top dinette set. Has little draw leaves that come out, and then the 4 matching chairs. Really unusual to find one of these sets still intact. Then we have an antique mangler. They still had the receipt when they bought it new, and even the receipt from when they actually had repair work done on it. It's just like in mint condition. We also have a freezer and also an older refrigerator. In the garage, we've got lots of glassware. Over here, we've got a croquet set. We've got an antique sled. And lots of little holiday decor, little vintage things. You know, those nice little 50s, 60s ice cube trays. You got some antique restorable furniture. And we've got a little wet vac. We have some ladders. There's a mixture of tools, hand tools, some craftsman tools. We have a Spinet Desk right here. And we also have a ladies bicycle. We have a little red dolly. We have a wheelchair. And there's some craftsman tools over there, and also some other hand tools and such. A little furniture scrubber, utility shelf. I believe we're selling this workbench and the blower. There's 2 different compressors. There's a garden sprayer. We have a ton of these little folding chairs that are really kind of fun. I think these are made by Samsonite, little fun, little mid-century chairs. Got one of these little miracle ladders. And then a whole bunch of other items and miscellaneous that we just kind of move out here. Now we're going to go into the kitchen area. Now this house is really big, so the tour is going to take a little bit longer than normal. In the kitchen, pretty much, normal kitchen stuff, several sets of china, some Wexford glassware. There's 3 different mixers. We've got the KitchenAid mixer over in the corner right there, and then lots of pots and pans. Now we're going to go to the bedroom wing, and then I still have a whole other floor to show you. And in this closet we have lots of leather coats, so there's almost an entire closet full of leather coats. And first little guest bedroom, we have a cute little pair of twin beds, more purses, lots of maple furniture. We've got a little maple tea cart. There's some clothing, some boots, lots of women's boots, twin beds, cute little drop front secretary. I had one of these as a kid. They're really handy if you've got kids. Let's see. Next room, tons of linens. We've got this really nice Duncan Phyfe style needlepoint chair and ottoman. Really pretty drop front secretary. That's probably 1920s, 1930s. We have a cedar chest and 4 really pretty quilts. More clothing, linens and napkins. And in the little officey room, we've got tons of towels, more clothing, another flat panel TV, a copier stand, file cabinet. We've got a desk with an office chair, and another computer desk and a printer stand. Now we're going to go down for the second floor. Okay, first little room down here is kind of a little kid's playroom. We've got 3 different Oric vacuum cleaners. We have a cute little maple hutch, and we've got a game table or a poker table, a little antique little child's pinball machine, lots of kids' books, some bookshelf, We have an enormous nativity set. These little figures are probably 1.5 to 2 foot tall. Down here we've got some more vintage furniture. This is a little table that matches the ones in the formal living room. We've got more kind of fun, funky furniture. You know, all this stuff is actually back in style now. We have a console TV, cute little corner desk, and some more record players. And next little bedroom, we have a pair of these twin-sized bunk beds. So they're two different sets. Obviously, they had lots of kids, and the kids had lots of friends that came over. We also have this antique Victorian dresser with a marble top. We have a nice little maple dining room set. It has the needlepoint chairs. Lots of fun vintage stuff. I mean, it's just everywhere. Over here we have a full-size bed. The star of this room is, this is an antique church window, which has been taken out and then backlit and framed. But it's a wonderful, wonderful church window. It shows the baptism of Christ from John the Baptist, and it's all hand-painted. Very, very, really cool piece. We have another little early American dresser. We have several racks of clothes. We're selling the racks and the clothes, but there's 3 heavy-duty clothing racks. These things are over $100 each new. Super heavy-duty that you can roll around. They aren't going to tip over on you. These are really neat. We also have this maple drop leaf table. We've got this pinball machine, or not pinball machine, ping pong ball table. A badminton set. A complete Lionel train set with a transformer, the tracks, the cars, and little bitty toys with it. We have this cute little tin metal carnival shooting gallery. We have a chemistry set, one of those little vibration electronic football games that are all like just brand new condition. We have some more vintage furniture, Duncan Phyfe style floor lamp or table lamp, or lamp table. Super cute, like mint condition, little exercise bike and that little turquoise color, just super adorable. Little antique chair and trunk. Then in the office room, we've got this cute little rocker. We have some more fun, funky furniture. This is, like I said, this is like really has gotten kind of hot again. This kind of the fun, funky stuff from our childhoods. Another cute little chair. We have these 2 desks, which are essentially big desktops with file cabinets underneath. So if you need short little file cabinets or a desktop, these come in really handy. Lots of probably 60s era stuff, Geiger counters, because this was actually a fallout shelter when it was built. We also have these huge commercial industrial shelving things that they obviously use for bookshelves. There's lots of books of everything, who's who books. There's all sorts of literature, fiction. It's just really kind of a fun selection. We have some vintage typewriters, some little file cabinets, as I've said before. This really neat, interesting piece of art with the pinwheel. And then, let's see, the last room. It's kind of their downstairs storeroom. Here's the 2 other big folding or clothing racks. And like I said, these are really heavy duty, really nice. We have some antique holsters up on top of the rack. Lots and lots of, sundries, some food, lots of Kleenex type stuff. We have some games. We have an antique erector set. Lots of 60s era games and toys. We have a little video camera, or not video camera, a projector. We have some antique skates, some cars. Just a really fun assortment of stuff. And more church hats. And that pretty much wraps up the tour. Like I said, it was really fun. It's a fun house to come see. And then on top of that, it's like a really neat little time capsule to come see all the stuff, that was from the house when it was originally built. Anyway, if you get a chance, come by and see us. We'd certainly love to have you here. Bye-bye.